Hi everyone, I'm Larkin O'Leary. I'm the secretary of the CAC as well as a parent of a student with an IEP that will be fully included in kindergarten this next year. I've also been a teacher for 15 years in the Rincon Valley School District, and my husband is also a teacher. So we are in the thick of it. This year, I had to resign to stay home with my son, but I'm watching all of this distance learning stuff go down with my teacher and parent friends in many different districts across Sonoma County. And I just wanted to make a quick video to touch base with parents and teachers about the CAC and share my thoughts on how important it is that we all work together to make this year the best year it can be. First, parents, I think it's really important that you understand how hard your teachers are working. Teachers gave up their spring break last year to throw together lesson plans for distance learning, something new they had never been trained in. They gave up all of their lessons they had planned for the rest of the school year in order to make this work for our kids. It was tough on everybody. I know one of my teacher friends I was talking to about this said that one of her students had a really hard time concentrating with distance learning, and she actually offered to go to the kid's house and sit in the driveway so that he could better understand the material. Mind you, this teacher also has two kids of her own and a husband that works daily. Now that we all have a final plan of what we'll be doing next school year, teachers are able to focus instead of trying to juggle and figure out 4 different scenarios of teaching, which they were also planning for. Teachers have given up their summers to attend committees and find ways to work through all of this. They only get paid for 10 months, so they shouldn't be working over the summer. They should be resting. Teachers are really worried about next year too. They're worried about how to change their entire way of doing their profession that they love. How will they fit all the standards in? How will they accurately assess students? How will they reach disengaged students without being right there with them? How will they differentiate for those students who need it? How will they provide access to all students? I'll tell you what they're most worried about is making those connections, those important connections with students. Teaching isn't just about academics. It's about the connection with kids. And that's why we get into it, because we love kids. We love watching those aha moments. And when you're not able to sit down with a student and help them through a math problem or teach them how to write with a pencil, if you're not able to be there with them, you try and find the best way to make it successful for our kids. So please keep that in mind as we go through this first trimester of distance learning and figuring it all out. Teachers, many of you are parents, so I won't go through the same spiel as you, but I also wanted to include you on this message so you know what the CAC is and why it's important that you're a part of it, because I never knew before having my son James. The CAC works together with the school districts to try and find the best solutions for including and teaching our kids. Without your voice, we can't make the best decisions because you guys are the ones in the classroom. You guys are on the front line, right? And if we don't have you speaking up and telling us what works and what doesn't, what you need in order to best be able to serve our children, we're not going to know. We know that everyone is on Zoom meeting overload right now. However, we're asking that you please consider coming to our first meeting on September 1st at 6:30. Let's join together and work together to make this the best possible scenario we can. Obviously, it's not an ideal situation, but with everyone working together, I'm sure we can make the best of it. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you at our first CAC meeting. Have a good one.